Hi, everyone. Where did she go?
Hold on.
Rex, you want to go back there?
Yeah, I'll go back to mine because it's easier other than me just standing.
You can go back and forth. You want to load? Yeah, that would be good. All right, then. I think everybody's so exciting to hear about your story. So, I got you guys together. So give me the some of the excitement. Any story after we have been that after you met after the
Yeah, we went to Myrtle Beach in October.
okay.
We're going to go on a nice cruise in March.
Wow, that's good. That was the plan you had last year mentioned about it.
Yeah, I didn't get to go last year with my friend because of COVID, so I booked a different one.
Okay. All right. So what is the togetherness right now? I want to kind of know about how you guys like you travel to him once in a while or how you
I stay at his house a week to 2 weeks and then he comes back to the Concord house where we are right now. He'll leave Sunday to go back to Asheboro and I'll leave Monday to go back to Asheboro.
Okay, so it's more like a little bit distance, like a 1 hour drive, right? Back and forth or
yeah.
All right.
Correct.
And then I have a talk to a couple people, they mentioned about LAT, living apart together. So it's just like they are a couple, but they kind of live in separate places because they have their work, they have the house, they're differently. And it's similar like you kind of have like right now, like LAT.
Correct.
It's like, right. And then how you feel that consider as a relationship? Do you think that better and different from the traditional marriage? What do you guys think about?
I like it. He likes it. We both have been, he's been married once before. I've been married twice before. So we like the way it is. Yeah, we eventually we both will sell our houses most likely and move into a house probably in Kannapolis close to my son. We're not sure, but that's what we probably will do. Live out in the country.
Okay, so that is the future plan. And right now you enjoy to go to his house, go to her house, back and forth, right? You prefer that kind. How about Jerry? How do you feel about that?
Yep, that's fine with me. I like it. It's going well.
Yeah, and then is it everything according to when you've been planning, or how is the relationship? It's more like a spar or kind of like a different. How it's different? How is it different from?
It's not really that different. I mean, my 2 cats live at his house now. My 3 dogs stay at his house. Like when I come up here for an appointment. So it's really not different.
So we're dealing with 4 dogs and 2 cats.
But I remember you guys love animals, so I think. Do you think that is kind of like when because right now I think a lot of single people are trying to kind of adapt the idea about matching rather than just go online and talking, chatting, because you can see a lot of people are not responding you, or they just if they are not real, of course they're not gonna respond to you, so they only just driving for the idea there. So right now you both are finding each other, and then so how about friend? Do you think your friend adapt the way you guys are? Like when you are in his place, you meet his family, and then when you go to
like he's met a lot of my friends. Like New Year's Eve, we went to Hillsboro to my best friend's house, and then we went to her friend's house who cooked New Year's Eve dinner. Why are you in the middle of mine all of a sudden?
Just add it on.
You're crazy.
Can't take it off.
But we went down there and he met 2 more friends of mine.
So let's talk about how do you guys attract each other, in a way, when you guys just meet, how do you feel like how can a relation can last? What is the secret? I think everybody want to learn.
We have a lot in common. So, there's not a whole lot of conflict or anything like that.
You want to be louder? You want to speak louder? It's like your voice going low.
Okay. Yeah, we have a lot in common. So it helps avoid a lot of conflicts, you know, and we get along well. A lot of interests, hobbies we can share. And those that Patty, you know, she's helped teach me, and same thing. I've helped teach her some of my hobbies. So help us get along better. We can spend more time together that way.
How about Patricia? What do you think
Well,
that attracted you to go to him that often?
well, we do have a lot in common, and his two kids like me, and
That's
then
good.
my son, daughter-in-law, and grandson like him. Like Sunday, we would go to my son's church because he's a pastor.
Right, I remember that. So
Like
do you
we
think
spent,
that's because the family member like each other of your family, does that also a very bonus for you guys? So
it
that was
is because
oh,
we already said if our kids didn't like one of us, we would just stay friends, and that would be it.
really?
kids-
You guys say that?
Yeah, our kids come first.
It worked out well.
So does your kids like it immediately like him, or they get time to used to him, or get time to use
No, they liked him from day one.
It took me in small doses.
Wow, and then what is the secret? They just feel like they adapt to him right away, adapt to her right away. How is that? How do your kid will be
I think
or personality?
they can tell we're good for each other under the circumstances, you know, and that is, they know Patty's happy, and my kids know I'm happy. So that helps out a lot, you know.
Right.
A lot for us.
That's
Like,
interesting.
you know, for Christmas, we had Christmas Eve with his kids.
Yeah.
Came back to Concord for Christmas Day and had it with mine. So
Interesting. So I guess the family member like each other is a trick, is a bonus for you guys' relationship to grow.
absolutely.
And how about any obstacle like in between? Do you have any conflict at all, and how did you resolve it? Have you ever like disagreement, and how do you resolve that?
Yeah,
Like,
there's always going to be disagreements, and you just you know, we just talk through it. Basically, we try to talk it through, and if we want to like a break from each other or something like that, we can do that if it's necessary. But usually we just talk ourselves through it, so it doesn't escalate into anything.
So far you guys are, let's say, give you the do the ABCD. What do you think about give each other's score? You feel like
A's.
A. She already said that. So it's like a very satisfied. There's no any like I'm gonna return Jerry. No refund. Sorry, you take it. No refund.
A. Yeah.
That's good. And how about Patricia? Did Jerry have anything that you kind of had to adapt it and to adjust and compromise? And I just don't like that part of him.
Yes, I did. I learned that like I'm one of these that I do not procrastinate. Like if I want to get it done. He likes to start something and then he'll go to something else and do it. And I just learned I didn't know that in the beginning, but then I had to learn. I just let him do his way. I do my way.
Oh, okay. So there's a process. We call process. So
Patty's constantly on the go and go. And I've been about that, you know. She needs to rest once in a while, and I've been getting her to relax a little bit more. So
well, she used to be an RN. That is how RN are. They just very fast.
Yeah.
They air quickly. They air quickly because they had to always attend to the emergency, and that's how she is. She always quick. I think that's a job training her that way. So it's kind of affect her everywhere.
And I do tend to procrastinate occasionally, and I'm working on that and trying to get more organized because Patty is very organized.
Definitely, that's her strong suit. Oh, for sure.
After
And I
my
want to tell
divorce,
you guys, I have a new couple, they just got matched. And this story I would just want to tell like again. It's very funny because it's like the girl is when I start to give her some like information about the guys, she pick up one. But somehow the guy is not available that time. And then guess what? A year later, he become available. She's still available. So they are together now. So I would just want to ask you guys, have you heard of basement before in Concord?
I
Basement
haven't.
is
Yeah.
like a archive for kids in play the, it's not a video game, it's more like a real, like a ping pong ball, but it's a different kind of game. Have you heard that before?
Okay.
Basement? Yeah, and then it's called basement. It's just the it's more like a video game, and for the, you know, like it's kind of not really violent. It's just more like the old time when you as a boy, you may have played that before, you know, because I don't normally go those places, but I think people in my age, the guys have ever been those places. And I know one of the Concord area, in our downtown area, we have a store like that. And they open for family, they open for older people and older, you know, adult people, and for that. And I think you can go there and just have play all night, and then just for a fixed price. And it's just for like, if you have not seen that before, or maybe you have seen that. If I send you the link, maybe you'll remember what I'm talking
No,
about.
I haven't seen it before, but I'll look it up and
Yeah, I
to-
think I mentioned that in the next door earlier. And then this is just a suggestion. And then and about this couple, I just want to see if you guys interested to meet with them or join with our other event together. You know, it's just for casually and gather. And just up to you too, if you like interesting to anticipate, and or you want to just do a 2 and 2, we can do that too. Because since you mentioned you only 2 weeks, how often do you in Asboro? Like 2 weeks? So
It
right
just
now you're not. So
it
right now
just
you're
depends.
Asboro, right? You are in his house, Jerry house.
No, I'm in Concord. He's at my house right now in Concord.
Oh, that's the Concord house. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I saw that's the Jerry's house. Okay, so so you both in Concord, and then how long you gonna stay in Concord?
He will be leaving Sunday and I will be leaving Monday to go to Asheboro.
You mean he will leave on Sunday and then you leave on Monday? So how long you gonna stay in Asheboro?
I have to come back Thursday night because I have a chiropractor appointment on Friday.
Okay, and then Jerry will come back till.
I don't know if he'll come back then or not. He might just stay in Asheboro and I'll go back up there. It would just depend.
Oh, okay.
I
All
have
right.
I have a medical appointment on Tuesday, and then after that, I just, you know, play it by ear as it comes along, but I don't have any more appointments or anything. So we'll see.
Because both of them are in Concord right now, so so is it possible for when Jerry is available to come to Concord, let me know so I can schedule ahead. So
Yeah,
just,
I mean, you can
yeah.
just, like he said,
Yeah.
he has an appointment on the 24th. And other than that, he doesn't have any other appointments.
And then he will come back to Concord to meet
I
you?
mean, he can come back to Concord if we know like when the other couple would want to do it.
Yeah, let me ask them because both of you are Caucasian, they are like Hispanic and African American. So it will be kind of a little bit ratio here. That'll be different. So I gotta ask them and see how this girl gonna be like. And
No problem. I
yeah,
have a brother that's Korean that's married to a African American.
oh, okay, all right. And then we have a couple ladies, and mostly from a friend of mine introduced me. She's from China, but she's working in Mexico, but her boss is living in Concord. So she's still like a base in Concord. So sometimes she will come here for business or, you know, just vacation. So I met her earlier day. So maybe she will come back again, and she should try to find someone right now. So I'm gonna talk to you further about that later. So because right now we more like our guy and our men and women's not really even, and because everybody looking for different, because this lady, she want less children, and then she didn't want too many children. Is like in a way, and then so and plus her children is kind of one of her.
Have you had any other success stories since we since we met?
What?
Have you had any other success stories since we met?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The one they happen to be kind of matching recently. And then I do have one matching earlier, but it's not really from me directly, but it's somehow indirectly from me. Is that they met each other to an app. I told her to go to the app, that somehow they met that way.
Have they been together for a while?
Huh?
Have they been together for a long time?
Yeah, the other couple, they are together, but they have a lot of conflict because their age is 30 years different. 60, 90. It's like,
that's okay, because my ex-husband, we were 25 years difference.
Yeah, I know, but
and
her last relationship before her husband passed away, also older male. So, but she's kind of attracted to the older man, but somehow this one is more like a French. I think French is a little bit different than American. So they are really different process and culture wise, and just they have a struggle with the relationship right now. So I kind of tell them to do some different approach. Maybe you stay together is not an idea. LAT might be maybe they don't see each other eye to eye that often, is a good way. So they're gonna try LAT a little bit once she move out. So hopefully that happened. And then she's still attached to him. It's just like they couldn't occupy the same space. Like for example, if Jerry and Patricia, you see each other every single day now, do you think there'll be any difference? Jerry, you think? You think will be different?
Sometimes we're apart for a week or two, And that's a good thing too sometimes.
Exactly, right. Then you have a space, you have a energy to, settle.
We can still miss each other, but just, get on with our lives and just wait until we can get together again.
Right. And then you also still call each other, even though you don't see each other, the same thing, right? See, keep in touch, you stay close. And the reason I want to talk about this is a lot of younger couple right now are thinking about LAT because they have their important job, they have their family. So, but they cannot make a decision to say, I want to move to you, you want to move to me. So I think LAT will be more burden to the future opportunity. Like right now, you guys really like LAT because you don't see each other 7 to 24, but you do see each other once in a while. Not often, right? Still just a different location, back and forth. So maybe you don't see each other like maybe 6 days or 3 days here, there, right? But you still keep in touch in a way. And then you plan another activity together. So you particularly still stay in touch.
And sometimes we just driven up, like if I'm down here, we'll drive up in one vehicle and stay up there for a little bit. But we're finding out it's more convenient if we just both drive up there with both our vehicles, because then if she has an appointment or someplace she has to be down here or someplace else, she can take her car and go if I can't accompany her, and I'll stay behind and vice versa, It's just more convenient that way.
So you are really kind of already adopt this modern way of living style, because I think that way you two have an enjoyment. You still have your work to do, you still have your church to go, and then you have friends to see. So, and how about the trustee? And I think a lot of people was gonna mention about LAT is about trustee. How did that justify, Jerry?
I'm
because
sorry, I didn't understand.
It's like if you don't see her, right? And then how that trustee to put in place? Like I think a lot of people think about LAT is about trust. Can I trust her when I don't see her. I don't know what she's doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, we have a lot of trust in each other, definitely. I
So-
trust her.
Okay. And then I think
no
Patricia is also the same, right?
Oh, yeah.
She hasn't given me any reason not to.
So you gotta keep your score, right? Keep your
Yeah.
A score. Cannot be
But
low
that's like
down.
we say, like, you put us together,
Yeah.
but then yet we talk to God every day. So basically between us loving each other and getting along, you know, God sees that we're through it, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, I think like belief is still a solid thing because and I want to ask you, since you talk about belief, earlier I just talked about this couple that just get together and the guy was mentioned, you know, I am not really religious, I'm just spiritual. So how is that so you two are still believe the same thing, right? You the same religion, same same concept, right? I'm assuming
Similar.
that's to
Yeah,
you.
Similar.
religion.
Okay, I think that could be the strong point too. Family and belief. You know, I think a lot of people put belief at first and then family, then the rest, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Like I said, my
look at
son's a
that.
pastor, but at his
Right.
church,
Mhm.
it's any religion can go, whoever you are, you know, so.
Yeah, I do know, I do know that you heard that before. So I guess so that somehow everything is like on your way, and then you already plan the future together, right? So right now you are like going to the second year. So what do you think about what you want to more blossom the message? Like for example, Valentine's coming. Do you have any plan, or you're gonna surprise her? You're gonna surprise him?
Well, other than this cruise that's coming up, and we
Oh,
do
so
have
cruise
another,
will be the Valentine time. I saw it's
that'll
gonna
be
be
the
March.
next.
Yeah, the cruise will
that's in
actually
March.
be,
March.
yeah, and that's when we met. So it's actually going to be around the year, around.
Oh, the anniversary. So your anniversary gonna cool. And how about
Yeah.
the Valentine before Valentine?
Valentine's, already got his Valentine's gift.
Yeah, we've taken care of that pretty much.
You get Valentine now. It's only January.
Get those tumblers and show her, babe.
Well, where are they?
Behind you in that white bag.
Oh,
Oh, never mind.
What?
He's gonna show you
Oh yeah, I'm waiting.
part of our Valentine's gifts because my daughter makes tumblers, like whatever you want on it. Like he gave me this one with my dogs and cats and everything on it. Got every and said it's. Wait a minute, let me turn around. It says best mom ever. He had her make it. So we have each one of us have one for Valentine's right now.
Ah. Did he try to find he still haven't show up yet? He still try to find?
So silly.
You find it?
oh, let's see.
Yeah, he found it. He's
Yeah.
showing it to you.
Oh, that's so nice.
It says, I'm her Valentine.
Oh, that's
And then
so
mine says I'm his Valentine.
that's so
It's the same
sweet.
characters on it.
That's so sweet.
We just
Okay.
told my daughter what we wanted and she made them.
From Aristocats.
Okay. All right.
O'Malley
I think we're about time. So why don't you come together and then let's say goodbye.
Okay,
You
hold
want to go
on.
to who? So we are
I'll go to
together
him.
because
Hold
now you
on.
separated. So to
Okay,
who
he's
want to go
coming
to
over
which
here
is
because one of the
three?
dogs is on my lap.
All right, I'll get
Oh, why don't you give her a kiss? Let us know how sweet you are. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. And
All right, well, just
thank
let
you
us
so
know the
much.
date when we need to be together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
let
I
us
will let you
know.
know.
We'll see if we can arrange it.
I will do. Thank you so much
Bye.
for coming, and you have good night. Bye bye.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye,
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.